So you want to rank your YouTube videos in search, but you can't figure out how to optimize them so that they will be found by the people that need your content. I can totally relate to that, okay? We're going to talk today about how I and how you will be able to rank your videos in YouTube search. There are certain tactics, certain tools and resources that you need, and we're going to give those to you in this video. So definitely stay tuned. Let's get into it.
Problems in your life and you need advice. All you gotta do is ask Chauntel.
Hi guys!
Hi guys!
My name is Chauntel from AskChauntel.com, and these are my two girls. What's your name?
That's Nina.
And what's your name?
And my name is Eden from God from Daddy.
I'm a Christian mom and wife and a relationship, life, and business coach, and I'm here to inspire women to have healthy lives, healthy families, and meaningful businesses and brands. Welcome to our channel. We hope that you love the video. So I'm so excited that you are here. Hello, my beautiful jewels and gems. I'm Chauntel, and I'm here to help you build a business and a brand that matters so that you can do more of what you love. Definitely download my free video script formula today. It's in the description box below, because part of ranking is getting people to watch your videos longer, and part of that is your video scripts. So definitely download that, link in the description box below. I'm so excited to talk to you about this today because I understand the struggle. I understand the struggle. I want to tell you, as we're getting into this, that I have another channel that I've worked on for more than 10 years, and I have over 1 million views on that channel, and I have over 100,000 views on one of my videos. And the way that I've done it is I've ranked my videos in search, and that is the one thing that I have figured out. So I'm so excited to share with you how we do it. All right, so this is what it is, okay? YouTube is a search engine. It is the second most ranked search engine. We're talking about ranking today. It's ranked 2, okay, next to Google, and Google owns YouTube, okay? So it's important to understand that. We're going to be making a video on keyword research, so definitely stay tuned for that video. But in this one, I'll just mention to you and let you know that if you want to rank your videos, you have to do keyword research beforehand. You have to know what people are searching for. You can't just craft a title after the fact. You don't film and then research. You research first, film after your research. So, and when you do the research, you're going to use keyword research tools, because sometimes we might think that we know what people are searching for, but in reality, right, they're searching for other things. So it really gives you insight when you can jump in there and you can see what other people are looking for. It'll give you some video topic ideas. It'll give you just a roadmap on where to go and how to best help your audience. And so you got to use some keyword research tools, and I've got some videos coming out on that, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Number 2, your title. My gosh, your title is very important, and that's going to follow after the keyword research. So after you've done some keyword research, you can figure out how to craft a title that will reach the people that are looking for whatever it is that you're producing. So if you don't know what they're looking for, then you won't be able to create a title that entices them. And the title is important because it tells the algorithm what your video is about. And we didn't discuss this, but SEO stands for search engine optimization. So the search engine, which is YouTube, is looking at what you're producing, and they're able to see that through your title. Okay, it tells, it's like it's a computer, right? It tells it, okay, this video is about this. All right, and I got another tip on that later, and how that really works in the algorithm and how it helps you to make sure that you're titling your videos in a certain way. We're going to talk about that towards the end, so definitely stay tuned. Number 3, the thumbnail. The thumbnail is important because it's not just that because it's so pretty, and I know everybody talks a lot about thumbnails, but the reason that the thumbnail is important is because of that click-through rate. right? When somebody sees your video, right? YouTube takes your video. When you post it, they take it and they push it out. They push it out according to the title and the information, whatever information you give them. So we've talked about title, so we'll just leave it at that. The title, whatever you're titling it, they're like, okay, this video is about this, and I can give this video to this person because they want to watch this, because they watched another video like this video, right? Or because they've been searching for something like this in the past. Or, well, not just past, but past in the past, like whatever their time frame, let's say week or two, whatever. They're really on it, keeping up to what you've been looking for recently, right? And they'll even pull stuff from what you watched a while ago if they think that it's something that you would like. So that's their job. That's what they do. So our job is to tell the algorithm, hey, this is the title that connects with this person, and this is why they need this video. But then the thumbnail is the thing that says, okay, here's the video. Are they going to click on it? And if they don't click on it, then that click-through rate in your analytics, we're going to make a video on that in the future. I haven't done that yet, but let me know. Like this video if you want to see some analytics stuff, okay? Some more nerdy stuff for you guys, okay? We can talk about analytics. But on the back end, when you're looking at your YouTube studio information, it will tell you if the person is clicking, right? How often they're clicking, how many impressions that you're getting, how often that person is seeing your video, people are seeing your video, and then how often they're actually clicking on the video. If they're not clicking on the video enough, then it's going to signal to YouTube that this video is no good, nobody wants to watch it, and they're going to slow down on that pushing of your content out. So your thumbnail has to be optimized for a person, for the viewer, okay? That's the thing that's gonna change it for you. If the viewer is clicking, if they're not clicking, then you might wanna take a look at your thumbnail, okay? But the thumbnail has to match the title and it needs to attract their attention, okay? The description is the next thing I want to talk about. Description is so important. That goes along with the title and it gives you a little bit more space, right? To explain to the algorithm exactly what this video is and who it's for. And it gives you another space where you can explain what this video is about, okay? And it gives you space for more keywords. But what I want you to do is use similar keywords or the exact same keywords, because that will tell the algorithm exactly what this is about. And you can use more descriptors as you write that description, but those first two lines are very important for ranking and search, okay? Number 5, I want to make you understand that when you're creating videos, if you want the search engine, the algorithm to understand where to place your videos, you have to make videos similar to other videos that are out there. It doesn't mean that your content itself has to be the same. You want to be unique and different in yourself. Absolutely, be you. But it has to be where YouTube can categorize you in a way where they can push it out to a person. So you've seen this before on your home feed. I would hope. If you watch YouTube enough, you need to watch YouTube if you're not watching it, okay? If you haven't seen this, then you're not watching YouTube enough to be a YouTuber, because in order to really be a great YouTuber, you need to watch enough content in order to understand how the algorithm works and how the platform works, any platform that you're producing for. So on your home feed, you will see something that says viewers that watch whatever the channel name is, right? Let's just say ABC channel. Also like this channel. And that's YouTube's way of saying, hey, because you watch this, you might also like this. And they might display your whole channel. But you have to make video titles in a way that other channels that are like you, those viewers can find you, right? So keep it unique to you, but that title and description, the topics need to be similar so that YouTube can recommend your whole channel. And that's an amazing thing that I really missed out on a lot when I first started out, because I am an artist. I'm an artist, you know, I'm a creator. And I was just so like focused on trying to be different and being me. And I missed that opportunity to connect to people that were like me, that would like my content, because I was thinking so obscurely. So I'm trying to bring you in. The abstract is good for, you know, painting. It's good for writing, but when it comes to marketing yourself, you have to categorize yourself in a way where people can find you. The algorithm can categorize you in the right space, okay? And I know this is kind of like a big idea. This is a really big idea, but to make it simple, make your title similar to other people's titles that make content similar to you. That's the most practical way I can explain it. And if you want more help with that, definitely make sure you're subscribed because we'll talk more about it. Number 6, playlists. Playlists are life. I have ranked entire playlists many times on YouTube. And it helped me not to get views on one video, but views on many videos. And I did that mostly with my pregnancy playlist, and I do Christian relationship advice, and I did playlist rankings on those as well. So if your videos are similar to each other and you can group them together, that is everything, because people will binge watch your videos. And then if you put them in a playlist, then people will just watch one after the other if they are enjoying your content. And that is such an amazing thing, because the longer that they stay on your content, the better YouTube recognizes your channel and the higher in rankings that you're gonna go. And it does matter, right? The retention matters a lot. And also your authority on YouTube matters a lot. I've learned that because I've started many channels and I've looked at the data. But I won't bore you with that today. We'll talk more about that in the future. Number 7, your tags are everything. I know people are like, oh, tags don't matter. That's because they haven't been a small YouTuber long enough to know that tags matter. And let me tell you, I've learned from firsthand experience that tags matter, because tags are the thing that work within the algorithm to tell the algorithm how this video is similar to another video. And if your tags are too small, like there's different ways you can tag your videos, and we'll make another video on that. If you guys want tag video, definitely comment below. Okay, so I know that you want the tag video. But you have to use tags in a way that will reach the most people and reach specific people. So that's really important. And my last tip for you today is retention. We talked a little bit about retention because you can't talk about SEO without retention, right? Retention is everything. And the reason retention is everything is because YouTube is a business and they want people to stay on their app. They want people to stick around. And if you're boring everybody to death, they're not going to stick around. They're not going to stick on your channel. They might click off YouTube. So retention is everything. If you want your video to be optimized for the search engine to push it out, then you have to make it where people want to watch your videos longer. And that brings me back to my video script formula. You can download it today in the link in the description box below. It is the way that I script my videos now so that I can get people to stay around longer. And it is an amazing process that I have changed since I started YouTube. And I think part of being a creator, being an entrepreneur, is that you have to grow with your channel. And if you're not growing, then you're becoming stagnant. And if you become stagnant, then your channel is just going to kind of get left behind, because everything's always changing. So you don't have to feel the pressure that you have to be changing everything all the time, but you should always be learning and making small adjustments that fit your audience and your brand and the message that you're trying to get out into the world. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. That video script formula is for you below. I am starting a membership group soon, so if you'd like to get on that treasure box list, definitely fill out the form in the description box below and we'll talk more about it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Go create something meaningful.